Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is Nithin Ramachandra from the NR Hour Sports Show. This is episode 845. I'm joined by a really special guest. His name is Davion Anderson. He's 9 years old. He's a star hooper, and he's also a reporter, and he covers the game. Big NBA fan here, and I'm looking forward to this interview, and I'm glad to have him on the show. So, Davion, how are you and your family doing today? And welcome to the show.
Good. Yeah, we're really good right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so first I want to start off. So for you, when you were growing up as a child, when did you start getting interested in watching sports, playing sports, and but start off with when you got interested in watching sports.
Um. When did I get this? Like when I saw the sport like basketball or football or any sport, like I didn't even know what sports was when I was like younger. But then when I saw it, then I wanted to do it. And then when I started playing basketball and football, then I liked it. So
Uh-huh.
then basketball I play every day. Like
Oh wow, nice. So when you were growing up, who was your who did you have any like role models in the sports industry in football, basketball? Who did you look up to?
Steph Curry, and then to football I started looking for Tom Brady. I
Nice.
like him.
Nice. Two good people to look up to. And so for you, I want to ask you, when do you for you so when obviously you play basketball now, but did you play any other sports growing up, like football, or was it just only basketball?
It was football, t-ball, but yeah, that was really what I played: basketball, t-ball, and football.
Nice. So for you, what's it like for you playing multiple sports at a young age? Obviously, now in this generation, it's always good to start kids at a young age and get them active. And especially for you, what's it like just to have play three different sports at the same time at your age and gaining to learn the aspects of each sport?
Yeah, I pretty like it, but yeah, like when you have like three sports and then when you start playing them like football, basketball, and then like it'll be at the same game and then you have to do two different sports at the
Yeah.
same day. It's pretty hard playing two sports at the same year because like if I have a basketball game and then there's a football game that Sunday, whatever, and then yeah, it'll be hard. So then you'll have to play one sport and then now I'll play basketball because I'm busy, but I'm not too busy right now.
Hmm. So all right. So take me when you play football, what position do you play, and what do you like, offense, defense in football? What position do you mainly play in football?
I like offense, but when I started playing tackle football, I was a quarterback. Flag football, I was a running back and a right receiver.
Oh wow, that's nice. And in basketball, what your point guard? Do you like point guard? What position do you play in basketball?
Point guard, shooting guard. Yeah, I play point guard, shooting guard.
Nice. So you're like the leader of the team, like quarterback. You, obviously passing the ball, and point guard. You like to pass the ball, score the ball. So for you, what do you like? What's it like being a leader on the team with your teammates, and what's that like?
It's good. Like you, you could shoot. Like every time you get the ball, you just want to score it, and then you could get points, and then you want to win championships.
Hmm.
Like if you go to a tournament, you want to get the ball so you can score it, so you can win.
Right. Yeah. So like I said, I found your page from Jamie. So obviously you have a YouTube channel out there. So when did you start that YouTube channel? And obviously you're covering the games, like the finals right now that we're watching. And I've seen some of your videos, man. It's amazing what you're doing at your age with 9 years old, using these technology and using these platforms to let people know. And so for you, when did you start utilizing YouTube?
Um, what do you mean?
YouTube,
Okay.
yeah, you have a YouTube channel, and I saw some of your videos, and it's amazing. You're breaking down some of these games of the finals, and what's it like? When did you start that YouTube channel?
Last year, yeah, I wanted to do a YouTube channel because like I could talk, like, and YouTube is like you get every view,
Yeah.
like like YouTube like YouTube it's not, they're not really stars or whatever, but they like, if they're not on Google or whatever, they get like 500 500 views, 500 subscribers, and then yeah, so that's why I want to be famous, and then I want to put my name out there.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I could be on Google, I could be on the news, I could be on, I don't know, movies,
Nice, yeah. So speaking
TV
of
shows,
uh, yeah, so what was the last thing?
TV shows,
Oh, TV
movies.
shows. Yeah, so obviously, speaking of news, obviously you made the news in Washington where you guys live. Jamie, what was that like? Take me back to that experience. That with Jamie, what was that interview like with Jamie and being on the news and obviously breaking down the finals?
It was good. Yeah, because this year, like probably this is the best year because like the Thursday, like I had like I was on the news, and that was my first time being on the news and
Wow.
something. People watching me stuff like on the news, whatever.
So for you, what did you learn from that interview with Jamie? And obviously, after that, just playing basketball with her. And what did you what was the learning experience like? And what did you learn?
Like on the news, like if you see somebody on the news, whatever, like me, some people like you and stuff, like because you reached out to me, like if we could do an interview, and then you have opportunities that you could like, there's people going to be asking you if you could do this or that, and then you could do it. So then that's why because they saw me, and then I wanted to be on the news, and then after that, then you reached out, so then I wanted to do that too.
Yeah, it's all about networking and connections, especially in this business in the sports industry, to make a lot of good connections. And for you, but I want to get to your basketball skills because I think you're the most. I saw some of your skills. You're amazing. And so, how often do you train, either without the team or with the team? How often do you train to get better as a player?
What did you say?
Oh, yeah. So how often? Yeah. Oh,
Sorry, you froze.
uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So when it comes to your basketball training, obviously you're young and you're growing. I love how you play the game. And how often do you train? Uh, it's frozen.
Sorry,
It froze.
you froze. Yeah, it's frozen again.
All right, hold on. All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I was asking about your basketball skills and how often do you train usually, either with the team or without the team? How often do you train?
Or without the team, like myself. Like every day, I just like, because we have a gym, and then sometimes my dad and mom are like, "Do you want to go to the gym?" Sometimes I'll be like, "No," sometimes because I don't really want to go, but then sometimes I do have to go.
Yeah. So obviously last year, all of us went through a struggle with the pandemic and with no sports and obviously not knowing what's going to happen. And for you, obviously, what did you learn as a reporter and as a player? What did you learn from the past year till now with no sports and obviously with the COVID situation? But now with obviously sports being back, fans back in the stadiums. But for you, what have you learned from the past year?
Last year, or this year?
Oh,
unless
yeah. What have you learned from from the past year when we had COVID and everything got shut down, but now everything's coming back?
like um I don't know how to say it, but yeah, I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
I don't,
Yeah. So let me ask you this, and what are you most looking forward to this upcoming season for you? Whenever you guys play basketball again or football, what are you most looking forward to being back with your teammates and coaching?
um like um
Like what you have fun? Do you like staying busy? That's what it's asking.
oh um like yeah, I do have fun,
Mm.
and yeah, like every time, like probably not every week, but every month, like now I have basketball tournaments,
Hmm.
and then yeah, and then we go out of town, like to Boise,
Hmm.
sometimes Centralia,
Oh
or
wow.
one time in California.
Yeah. So so for you now, so we do this fun little segment called a rapid fire segment. So you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite food?
Tamales.
Yeah. So what? All right. So when it comes to basketball, do you like to score the ball a lot or pass the ball?
I like to score. Sometimes I like to pass it to my teammates.
Hmm. Obviously you said Steph Curry, and what do you like about Steph Curry right now?
Like he can shoot, he can rebound, and he can pass. And yeah, he can play defense too.
Who's your favorite NFL team?
The 49ers.
Nice. And you're a Warriors fan, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from the 49ers, who's your favorite player right now?
George Kittle.
Nice. All right, what's your before the game, before you play a game, what's your pregame music that you like to listen to?
Pre-game like music.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know, like this song, Freaka, 24,
Hmm.
stuff like that.
So I know you have the Suns in 6. I have the Suns in 5, but what do you think needs to happen? Obviously, Game 3 is tonight later on, and uh, what do you think about Game 3? And do you think the Bucks will win Game 3? Or obviously you have the Bucks winning 2 games, but if do you think coming back home for the Bucks will help them?
Yeah, because like last game, like when Giannis shoots free throws, I think that's why he misses. Well, sometimes he just misses when he's at home, but sometimes when he misses, it's because like they like do the countdown or whatever when they count. Yeah, I think sometimes that happens, but I think they could win because they have to at least win one at home.
Yeah. So how often do you put up YouTube videos?
Sometimes I don't know, like probably 2 weeks or something, 3 weeks.
Yeah. Are you a sneaker collector? How many sneakers do you collect, or do you have?
I don't know. I I don't see. I don't know, like 10. I don't know.
Oh, 10. Oh, wow, that's awesome. So obviously, you Olympics are starting soon, and I'm sure do you like watching the Olympics? Or what's your favorite part of the Olympics if you watch it?
I don't really watch it.
Mhm.
Like I never watch it like on TV, but I just watch some of the highlights.
Okay. So for you, what's when it comes to football, um, what was your most memorable game that you played in football so far in your career,
The
if you have one?
best game.
Like a game that you remember the most, like
Um,
or a play.
I play football. I don't know. I can't really
What
remember.
about the Kerry Kittles you were just talking about?
Oh, the kiddo one? Oh, the football in the NFL. Like, I remember the 49ers in week 14 in 2020, I think. Or 2019, I don't know. When the Saints versus the 49ers, when George Kittle won the two Saints when they were holding on to his face mask, and then he couldn't go down. Yeah. I know that.
How about your favorite memorable NBA game?
Probably the when LeBron hit that three.
Yeah.
The Warriors.
Yeah. So all right, I'm gonna put you on the spot here. You can I don't know, since your dad is in there too, I gotta ask you, is your dad the best artist out there right now?
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah, so Davion, do you have a nickname? Does anyone call you by a different name, like a nickname?
No, but my dad does.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you do. You call me a nickname.
Davion. I call him Davion. It's his Italian name.
Davion.
Oh, what about Zaya?
Zaya didn't know. My little sister, she didn't know how to say my name, so then she called me Yan Yan.
Wow. So so I gotta ask you, what's it like sharing? This is I love when I see kids work hard at their craft, and especially at a young age like you, 9 years old. And I gotta ask you, what's it like now sharing your stories on different platforms like this, and having your own YouTube, working hard, playing as an athlete too at the same time, and getting getting noticed with Jamie too. And what's it like just to share your story out there now?
I like it, since I did the news thing, whatever, I had 56 subscribers or 60, I don't know. Then now I think I have 69, but I almost have 70 right now. So then when you be on the news and stuff, and then you on Instagram, because everybody they look on YouTube, everybody, and then sometimes some people look up the news, and then they look at the news and they see a kid, a 9-year-old kid, and then they see they like to do sports or whatever, and then when they say, "Hey, I follow him on Instagram or YouTube," then they'll check him out, and then they'll subscribe to him or whatever. They'll see his videos. So when I did the news, then I got subscribers.
Yeah, great answer there. And what would you say to other kids out there that are working on their goals? What would you say to other kids out there?
I don't know, keep on working on what you're trying to do. If they have a goal, then try to do that. If you want to make it to the NBA, try to make the NBA. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah, I see it. And so my next question here: where do you see yourself in the next? Let's see, the next 9 years. Where do you see yourself in the next 8-9 years?
9 years.
Could be 18.
I'll probably, I don't know, but I think I'll be in college, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But then, yeah, I want to make it to college, and then after that, sometimes when people make it to college, whatever, they play basketball, sometimes they don't go to the NBA, but probably I'll go. I don't know, but I'm trying to make it to the NBA.
So who do you got tonight?
The Sun. The Suns, I think.
Who's your biggest? All right, in order for the Bucks to win tonight, who do you think needs to step up for the Bucks? Your biggest X factor for the Bucks.
Well, Giannis is doing okay. Giannis is doing really good, but I think Chris Middleton is good, but I think Brooke Lopez, Drew Holiday, and I think because they're like the stars of the team too. Not just Giannis and them. They're the stars too.
Yeah. So the last two things here before I let you guys go, and our team, I'll send this to your dad, but our team is a part of this foundation. It's called the Hugh Jackson Foundation. It's really inspiring foundation. So I'll send that to your dad so you guys can go check it out. And the last thing here, Davion, would you like to say anything to all the nurses, doctors, and essential workers right now?
No, I don't know.
It means like.
Oh, I mean, sorry. Maybe I should say, like the people that are helping us out with the COVID, with the that are trying to keep bring back the world. I should say.
Like
You understand the question?
yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
like like everybody like sometimes people have coronavirus, but then sometimes people don't.
Mhm.
So that we're trying to bring back, like trying to open everything up.
Yeah.
So it could be like every like a world now. But when coronavirus happens, like I don't know, like it'll be like if this picture was the Golden State Warriors bridge, and then it'll be like if it broke down, then it broke down.
Yeah.
Like it fell water.
Yeah. Well.
But then
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
but then when we're trying to bring it up, then we'll bring the Golden Bridge back up again,
Mhm.
and then people drive through again.
Yeah. Well said. Well said. And there it is. You guys have it. This wraps up episode 845 with 9-year-old star hooper reporter Davion Anderson. Go check him out on YouTube, on Instagram. Man, this kid is a rising star. I'm telling you, this guy's gonna be the next. If obviously his goal is to make it to the NBA, and I think he's gonna make it there. He works hard every day, and this story, I'm telling you, Davion, your story is amazing, and everybody needs to pay attention to you now. You're a rising star, like I said, and I think you're gonna be the next Steph Curry when I see it. So just keep up the great work, and thank you again for joining the show. And I'll send this interview to you guys, and keep it up, man. You're such an inspiration, and I hope you get more interviews now, and just keep it up, man. You're gonna do awesome things.
Thank you for letting me be on your interview or our show.
Yeah, no problem, man. Just keep hustling. I love what you do, and I'm by the way, I subscribe to your YouTube channel, and it's amazing. So
Thank you.
yeah, anytime.